year was 1866, just 1 year after the Civil War had ended. The nation was battered and divided, its wounds still raw, but in the dust, the wind of the American frontier, all a new chapter of courage was about to be written. From the ranks of newly freed men and black veterans of the Union Army came a call for service. The U.S. government had formed 6 all-black regiments, 2 cavalry, 4 infantry, known officially as the 9th and 10th Cavalry, and the 24th and 25th Infantry. These men could be sent west, where the land was wild and promise of peace was fragile. They became known by the name that would outlast centuries, Buffalo Soldiers. No one knew exactly who said it first. Perhaps it was the native tribes they fought and negotiated with on their plains. But the name stuck. Some say it came from soldiers' dark curly hair, resembling the buffalo's mane. Others said it was out of respect for the buffalo was a sacred animal, brave, relentless, and powerful. Either way, the name became a badge of honor. Under the blazing sun, the Buffalo Soldiers rode across the untamed land of Kansas, Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona. Their mission was dangerous and thankless, guarding settlers, building roads and telegraph lines, escorting stagecoaches, and fighting bandits and raiders. They endured searing heat, freezing nights, and endless miles of wilderness. Supplies were scarce, the racism was constant, white officers often doubted their skills. Local towns sometimes refused them service, but still, they rode straight, back, and proud, wearing their blue uniforms with brass buttons and caught the light like stars. In 1874, deep in the Texas Panhandle, the 10th Cavalry faced one of their fiercest tests, the Red River War. A group of native tribes has risen against the U.S. Army, defending their lands. The Buffalo Soldiers rode through the canyons and across plains, their horses pounding the earth. At Palo Duro Canyon, they charged down steep cliffs, facing arrows and bullets. Their courage echoed through the dust. Despite the chaos, they held their lines and completed their mission. Their bravery was unquestionable. Even their enemies recognized it. But the Buffalo Soldiers' legacy wasn't built on battle. They were builders, protectors, and explorers. They built roads, connected frontier towns, snug telegraph lines, and carried the country's new voice, and mapped the lands few Americans had seen. When the great national parks were founded, Buffalo Soldiers served as the first park rangers, protecting Yosemite and Sequoia before the National Park Service even existed. They rode through towering forests, keeping poachers away and preserving the land for generations to come. By the early 1900s, the Buffalo Soldiers had become legendary. They fought in the Spanish-American War, charging up San Juan Hill alongside Theodore Roosevelt's Rough Riders, and served in the Philippines and later in World War I and II.